We're getting a Fahrenheit 451 remake with Michael B. Jordan. Yep, he's going from being in Black Panther to being a crazy fireman. Also, there's a brand new Cobra Kai trailer. And Caboodles are coming back too. We've got all that retro news and a lot more coming up. What up to my peoples? Welcome back to Retro Crunch, your nostalgia show that's all about current pop culture, movies, music, and games that relates to all things 70s, 80s, and 90s. Alright, we're going to get right into retro TV and movie news, because oh boy, do we have some good stuff for you guys. Alright, first off, Cobra Kai just dropped their newest trailer, and we're going to get a sneak peek inside the dojo of Sensei Johnny. Alright, the trailer starts with Johnny telling his pupils that they're going to have to learn the style of karate that was taught to him. And you can only assume that it's to be ruthless, violent, and of course, win at all costs. In the first clip and throughout the trailer, you're going to see Robbie Keane, which is Johnny's street smart son. He's going to be in all 10 of the episodes, and there's a lot of focus on him. Robbie's driven to not be like his father was, but under Johnny's tutelage, he may just end up being the real villain or maybe even the hero of the show. Only time's gonna tell. There are a ton of kids that are joining Donnie's dojo. And right at the end of the trailer, we can see the Cobra Kai competing in a tournament. And it looks like one of the guys is giving an opponent a huge flying elbow at the end. But my favorite part of the whole trailer is the homage to the wax on, wax off. You can see that right here.
Hey Sensei, is there any particular way you want me to wash these windows?
No, I don't give a shit.
That was classic. Anyways, there's still no date set for when the show's gonna start, but as soon as I find out, you guys will be the first to know about it. And next up, there's a remake of the classic 1966 movie Fahrenheit 451 that's in the works, with Michael B. Jordan as the leading actor playing Guy Montag. The movie is set in a futuristic American society where books are outlawed, and firemen are tasked with burning any book that is found. The main character is named Guy Montag, and he eventually meets a young girl that helps him realize that everything that he was doing is wrong, and he joins a resistance group that aims at stopping all the madness. This new movie and the 1966 film are based off a novel written by Ray Bradbury back in 1953, and this new movie is set to release sometime this year on HBO. And then for those that love the movie Labyrinth from 1986, which starred David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly, you're in luck. It's going to be coming back to theaters nationwide for 3 days, starting on Sunday, April 29th, Tuesday, May 1st, and Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018. This movie didn't do very well when it was in theaters originally, but it has since become a cult classic. And next up in some retro fashion news. The shoemaker Bally's, that was hugely popular in the 1980s, is bringing back its classic style sneakers. This Swiss shoemaker really hit its stride in the 80s when popular hip-hop artist Dougie Fresh wore a pair of Bally's on the cover of his album, Oh My God. He also mentioned them in his classic song, Lottie Dottie. And the Caboodle is returning to stores in April to celebrate 30 years in business. They are a little bit smaller than the original one from the 80s, but you can now put one on pre-order at Urban Outfitter for a mere 12 bucks. And now on to some retro toy news. My Little Pony is bringing back its original 6 ponies that came out in 1983. They were Bluebell, Cotton Candy, Butterscotch, Snuzzle, Blossom, and Minty. And they're all back, and you can now pick them up at Toys R Us and Target. They're going to run you a cool 10 bucks, but if you're a collector, it might be worth it to you. And then on this day in history, March 2nd, 1997, Daria premiered on MTV. Daria is an adult animated sitcom that originally broadcast from 1997 to 2002, and it was a spin-off from Beavis and Butthead. And that's all the retro news that I have for you guys this week. If you like this video, be sure to give me a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Here at Retro Crunch, we put out new videos every Monday and Friday. Or we try to. So if you're into retro news and nostalgia stuff, you're in the right place. Alright, my fellow retro heads, I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.